Hello everybody, my name is Colleen Magnus and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on the East Coast of Virginia. I come to you live every Wednesday at lunchtime so that you can take a break from your busy morning and we can create together. I create, you get to watch. So I normally don't sound like this. I sound like I swallowed a little bit of a frog. Praise God, I feel good, nothing hurts, everything's fine, everything's clear. I just don't know why. I woke up and I was just kind of like, I better not sing today, which is probably the way I should wake up most days. But we have a lot of ground to cover. I wasn't able to join you last Wednesday as my father had passed away on Tuesday. And I just want to thank everybody for the love and prayers and support that you have sent my way. My daddy has had dementia for years and he is no longer suffering. It was peaceful. We have a peace knowing that God is in control and that he's in his arms now. So thank you all for that. But we have 2 weeks to cover. I have been doing a countdown to Christmas. Nothing like a little pressure on yourself. But I've been doing that. And today we are going to talk about gifts. And one of the best gifts that you can give is framed art. And I'm going to show you some samples and actually create one right before your eyes. So it should be really good. I hope you enjoy it. But then tomorrow we actually have the July through December mini catalog. Many items are retiring in that catalog and a lot of them are marked down. So Stampin' Up! Gives us a PDF where the text is about this big. So I have actually marked up a catalog in red and we're just going to walk through and I'll show you what is retiring, what's on sale, and I grabbed a lot of samples to share too. So lots of inspiration today. Tomorrow also, Stampin' Up! Is doing a clearance rack refresh. So those are items that have been retired, but some of them are marked down up to 60%. So it's a great day to shop tomorrow. It is December 1st. Haven't started my actual shopping yet, although you'll see one of the gifts I've made today. But you know what? I have decided whether you do it in 2 weeks or 2 months, it always gets done before Christmas. And actually, if I do it in less time, I probably buy less because buying is so much fun. So I am going to, hello Barb and Christy, I'm glad y'all are here. I am going to turn my camera down and we're going to get started because we have a lot of creativity to cover. So hold on. You're going to see out my window here. Hey Candy, it's a rainy day in Virginia and that's okay. It's a good day to be home, although we'll be going out later tonight. I am taking my mom to go see Dirty Dancing. And the nice thing is, my dad's sister's in town, so we're all going together. All right, that looks good in the camera, so let me boot us up. But again, with the countdown to Christmas, we are going to be talking about framed art. And the beautiful thing about framed art is you probably already have what you need in your house to create it. All you need is a frame. And you don't need an expensive frame. If you have a frame from, say, Dollar Tree, then you have a perfect gift. So this here is a framed art that I did. Loved this Bumblebee bundle when it was out. And literally, I mean, I know you've gotten cards before that you look at and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that card. It should be in a frame. Well, then there's your gift. So right here, I've got this framed art. Hey, Steph. And it's really just that simple. So don't think your gifts have to be expensive. I'm going to show you some samples, then I'm going to actually put a framed art piece together for you. So this is a 9-inch frame, and this is perfect because the opening, let me see this opening here, is only like a little less than 7.5. So you can actually use 8.5 by 11 paper for this. Some frames are larger. They're beautiful. They make great framed art, but you would have to use 12 by 12 paper, and you may or may not have that. These frames were bought from the craft store, and all you have to do is wait for a coupon. Never pay full price at a craft store. So this is another one that I had created. And actually, I want to say Tanya Reed. I think this one was her idea. But it doesn't have to be for Christmas. It doesn't have to be a Christmas thing. Friends are flowers in the garden of life. All you need is to just have your squares and lay it out however you want. Now this is one from a long time ago. But if you want to make it Christmas, you can. And we had our letters at the time you could cut out. But this one I like to set out every Christmas. So let me show you another one. This, Melissa made me this. I think, what was the date? In 2010. Does that tell you how much I like it? It's been in my stamp room for 12 years. Punched art. We had that stinking cute little owl. Imagine the possibilities. This is a Dollar Tree frame. So what a great, inexpensive gift. Hey, Miss Diane. Diane's watching on the road. I hope you're going somewhere fun. And thank you for watching, even on the road. This gift was from Joyce Daniel. Again, Dollar Tree frame. These don't have to be expensive. But since you already have the majority of the supplies, start making gifts. I know everybody wants gift cards, but the older I get, I think the less I want to give in just monetary, but more handmade gifts, more service, more let's get together and have a meal. All of that great stuff. This here, now these are very inexpensive. This is like just an acrylic photo frame, but look how beautiful that is. I think Rusty Kid did that one. So hopefully y'all are getting the idea. Ah, Diane, you're going to Florida for the winter. Okay, well, for those of you, I just submitted the celebration and mini catalogs that are going to start in January, and I did not mail yours because I knew you would be going to Florida soon. So I will use your Florida address and mail it to you there. I'm so glad I just didn't automatically mail it to you. And have fun in Florida. I know you always do. Now, your framed art, it doesn't even have to be framed. This is an amazing little frame. I think it was from Michelle Burkett. I think she gets a lot of these at Kohl's or whatever. But this was a frame, so the idea is to just put a photo here. That'd be great. Well, why not take a beautiful card and also put it there? And the nice thing about this is that you can swap your cards out. So keep in mind, gifts do not have to be expensive for Christmas. I really think they're more special when they're made from the heart. And I'm going to show you another one right now. Now, this is one I was making. I got a couple Christmas parties to go to, some different gifts. I am using the Santa Express suite. Now, when I get to the mini catalog, I'll tell you all about this. This suite is going out, but it was really, really cute. So some of the things they have, when I get to it, I'll give you all the sales stuff. And some things are sold out. You got to remember, all of this is only while supplies last when it's marked down. But one of the things they have are these Memories and More card pack. I buy almost every Memories and More card pack. And sadly, I don't utilize them like I should. They make the best cards because the images are already there. Put them together really quick as a card. But the images are so cute, you can actually also make framed art. So what I have here, these are some of the pieces I'll show you. Now, this Memories and More card pack is normally $12. Tomorrow, when the mini catalog sale starts, it's only going to be $6, which, let's face it, I might just have to get another pack. I like the non-traditional colors. I love Bermuda Bay, anything. But there's so much I could do with this. So with this, you are going to get 54 total double-sided cards that are 3x4. And then you are going to get 4x6 cards. Also with that, you're going to get 2 sticker sheets, 4 acetate overlays, and some laser cut sheets. So these are some of the cards. So you have a front and back. There's that one. And I've used a couple, so you won't see them all. But the Merry Christmas, how cute is that? The little packages with the Santa on the back. I've got my camera up a little bit high, so I'll try to hold these higher to see. And again, you could use both sides. It's the most wonderful time of the year, but with 54 of these cards, you will have a lot of cards or framed art that you can create. You have this, cookies, cookies, cookies. Love that for Christmas. Hey, Miss Julie. This, I love the design in this. And that is the back. I did use that. You have your candy canes. Anyways, you get the picture. Even these little dear Santas. I have enough for my grandkids to get them to write what they want. And then I could put this in a scrapbook page or I can put it in a frame. So you're getting the picture here, right? Lots of great cards. And again, this kit will only be $6 tomorrow. I think it will go fast. But it's normally $12, so wait till tomorrow and you can get it for $6. So here are the sticker sheets. And what I loved about this was they had the numbers. So if you wanted to make an advent calendar or anything, you have 31 days, 31 numbers to put on there. The possibilities are endless what you can create. You have these sticker sheets, nice and thick, and then the acetate. So it's a lot of bang for your buck. Now I'm coordinating that with the Santa Express Designer Series paper. This is normally $12. It's going to be $7.20 tomorrow. So you have all these images. Love, love, love that. Your packages, your Santas. Then when you turn it over, again, just more great Christmassy Designer Series paper. I love this one. So let me show you what I made with this. Years ago, Stampin' Up! Had what they called a printer's frame. So now I took printing for 2 years. You would think I would know what a printer's frame was. I think they used to put little pieces, the letters or the words in here. But this was years ago, so don't even try to find it from Stampin' Up! But it was actually a kit that came with the frame. And then this here, and I'm not a Halloween person, so I never used it, but I loved the frame. So I even Googled just to try to help you out, printer's frame, before I came on. And I didn't see what I would have typically called a printer's frame. But when you're at the store, just look for frames that aren't, granted, this type of frame, you're going to do your artwork in here, like this. But you can get all kinds of frames that have sections in them. So just look for that. Or I did Google frames with sections, and a lot of options came up. So I'm just putting this together. I've already cut it, but I took those Memories and More cards, and here I have Merry Christmas. I'm not even going to glue them in because I'm just going to keep using this. They're nice and tight and they stay in. Here I have C is for Candy Cane, Cookies, Christmas Cheer, and I took those little numbers. I don't know if you could see it here, and December 25th, 22. Now this was just a piece of Cool Caribbean, and I took, you don't see it much, but I did like it. I took one of those acetate sheets that was in the kit. If you can see that, it actually had snowflakes on it. I don't know if you see that. But it just gave a little bit of snowflakes in between. And I will put this one here. This, I took we have the 6x6 glitter white and red. And I just cut down the Joy Peace Love card that I had. This one right here. Let me see the card. So I just cut it down, and then I just backed that on a piece of Cool Caribbean and popped it up with some dimensionals for the white glitter. If you see my thing, let me see. And that went down here. Okay. Next, this is a better picture of the acetate sheet. So I took the Bermuda Bay, and you get this, it's in a larger sheet, the Ho 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 acetate. So I put those two together. And guess what? That's going to go up there. Now one of the other acetate sheets, right here, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Excuse me. It really is. Especially once you're all prepared. So I put it under that designer paper that I had. Now this would have been cute too. I mean, really, that would be cute to put in there. Oh, now I've got a dilemma. Well, I'll just have to make options and swap them out. But I wanted to put this in here because I wanted that to stand out. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Now down here, that I did take one of those pieces. And this says it's, again, just one of the cards, the larger cards. And all I did was measure these openings. And then I just took a pencil and my ruler, got the image in the size where the card was, and just cut it down. Let it snow. And then this I had to use somewhere. This was one of the cards. And this was gorgeous. Now with this card, let me see if I can find the extra one. This was the card. So it came in this size, like this. But I wanted it to fit in the top here because eventually this is where I could put a photo. So what I did is I measured this opening. It was 4 by a little over 5.5. So I just took a piece of white cardstock and measured this. And then I went ahead and took this piece. And so I cut it to where it was here. Then I just cut me another piece and just layered it right on top. So this is actually 2 pieces and you would never know it. In fact, I think you can't even feel the seam. I think it's down here. But this will go right here. So that quick and easy, you can have yourself a beautiful framed art. And again, I can leave this because I love it, but I'll probably put a family picture for the 2022 Christmas right there. But again, I want you to start as we go into the next couple weeks, and I'll be doing gifts and treats and all different things. Keep in mind, gifts don't have to be expensive. And if you already have the supplies, put them to work for you, and you will have the most original, beautiful gift to give. So I have this here. Now, I'm getting ready to look at this book. This book has all kinds of cards in here for our samples of what's retiring. But before I do, I forgot to mention in the beginning that if you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, when I create a project, I will draw a name, somebody who did that or left a comment, and you will get the project I made. Now, let me just say real quickly, nobody's getting the framed art. That's a Christmas present already done, so I have one done. But again, since I wasn't here last week, I have a little bit of catching up to do from before. So for this card here, the framed and festive card that I made, Debbie Eckleberry Murphy, I drew your name for that. So if you will private message me your address, I will mail you this card. And Lynn Chapman, you actually received the card from the November 6th Facebook page, right here with the designer paper, the Holly Berries. And so if you will private message me your address, well then, by golly, we'll go ahead and get that out to you. So what I have here, this is a sale starts December 1st. So this is our mini catalog. And shortly after the new year, I think it's January 5th, the 4th or the 5th, you will have the new catalog. So if you purchased from me before, you should be getting yours in the mail. If you need a catalog, contact me and I can tell you how to get yours free. But celebration is only for 2 months this year. It's only going to be January and February. And that is where with every $50 purchase, you get a free celebration item. Plus we have host benefits and joining benefits. But right now on this catalog, oh, it's so fat, I don't know if you can see it. What we have here on page 5, this Nourish and Flourish card kit, this is going away. It hasn't been reduced, but it's going away, and it was a really cute kit. And I'm just going to walk you through, because again, I think following the PDF is just too hard to find. So this suite here, this suite is actually on page 8 and 9, and this was the sweetest Christmas suite. Let me move that up. So out of here, the Sweet Candy Cane Bundle is going away. The Christmas Banner Bundle is going away. The red and green ribbon did carry over. The sequins are sold out. They're already gone. Now this real red and white glimmer paper, it is regular price and it is going away, but I believe they have more coming in because they said it will be available on December 19th. And then the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper will be gone. So here's some cards with this suite. The thing that I liked in the dies that were in this first one right here, the sweet candy canes, was this background die. It was really nice because it just gives you this cut of a background, so you can use the same color or you can use different colors like this. And then in the designer paper, the dies cut parts of the designer paper, which is what this is, or you also have the stamps. So there's one of the cards. Here's another card. This was one that I did a video on that I actually used the gnomes, but this is a special slide. It's a gatefold, so it opens like that. But you have this little piece here that actually holds it shut. Put that in there. And then slides back and forth. So if you want to see how to make that, check out my Creating with Colleen Magnus YouTube page. Then this here was a Miriam Bright. I did a video on this, showing you how to sidestep stamp with the words with your Stamparatus. There's another one that's tone on tone. And here they actually crisscross the backgrounds. So a very cute suite, and it's all going. A lot of this catalog is gone. So those are the two suites. Now I will tell you this, on the candy cane bundle, a lot of times what Stampin' Up! Does on the bundles when they're retiring is they actually mark down the dies. So they must have a lot of the dies. So on the candy cane bundle, the dies are normally $35. Well, they're marked down to $28. So do your math. Do your math, because you can almost always, if not always, get it cheaper by having your dies and the stamp set, buying them separate, not as the bundle when the dies are reduced. So here, this was a cute card. This one here, this was by Amy Story. And on page 13, the stamp set is going and the dies are going, but the dies have been marked down from $32 to $19.20. So buy those separate and you will be able to save money. Now there's these little envelope treat boxes up here in the top corner. Those carried over into the new catalog, which is great because we can use them for Valentine's and other holidays. So on page 14, the Regal Reindeer carried over along with the dies, but you won't get it at a bundle price. So if you are interested in this, it's best to get it now at 10% off. If not, it will carry over, but again, not at a bundle price. Now on page 15, you have Mistletoe Magic. I don't know who, oh, Laura Bartow. What a sweetie. She made this card and I love it. So this is Laura's card. Did not carry over. So you can buy the stamp set at regular price, and the dies have been marked down from $31 to $15.50, but this is all going away. Then I was telling you, with the Santa Express that I just used on the printer's tray, the bundle is going away. The Charming Landscape Embossing folders are marked down to $5.60. The Iridescent Ribbon, which was beautiful, $5.60 marked down. The Adhesive Stars, those are really nice because they're self-adhesive. They're going from $7.50 to $5.25. The Santa Express Memories and More cards were originally $12. They will be $6. And the Santa Express Memories and More cards and envelopes are already sold out. So you will not be able to get them. And the paper was $12, is now $7.20. Well, thank you, Edith. She said it really helps a lot. It really does, Edith. If I already went through the pain of going through that PDF, then I certainly want to share it with everybody. Now on that Santa Express, the stamp set is still $22, but the dies have been marked down to $25.60. And again, this sale starts tomorrow. Page 19, you have the Joyful Flurry Bundle is going away. Stamp set is, and then the dies have been marked down to $13.60. The Sweet Gingerbread out of here It's gone too. Dies are marked down to $19.80. Now here on page 21, the Handmade Wishes, the stamp set is going away, but the punch carried over. So it's regular price, but the punch will carry over, but this set here will not. And it's a really cute set. These little gold holly leaves that were $7.50, they are marked down to $3. Oh, I love these cards. I can't wait to show you these. The Penguin Place on page 22, gone. Okay, gone. The Penguin Builder Punch has been marked down from $19 to $7.60. So that's definitely better than any bundle price there would ever be. Merriest Moments on page 23. This was a bundle that carried over, and it was really a unique bundle because it came with the Merriest Frames hybrid embossing folder. So what a hybrid embossing folder is it cuts and embosses at the same time. So let me share some of that with you. So if you use the folder only, folder was beautiful. It had this place in the middle for you to stamp words. This beautiful foliage around the square. So that's the folder only. If you took the die first and cut this out, and then you took the embossing folder and embossed it, you would have this image. If you did the die and the folder together at the same time, it cuts out the outline, but it leaves all the embossed on the inside. I mean, isn't this versatile? And then what was cool is if you took the large die only, but then took the die first that you had embossed, you can layer these two together. And it just made this beautiful outline. So I hate to see this one go. Definitely have to hold on to this one because it was just very unique. So here's some cards. If you took this, we had done a card, and just take your daubers and sponge different colors. Now you have fall. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Here is a card with the stamp set and those two layers together. Here was another one. And this card here opened up. It was just beautiful inside. So this was just white. Put a strip of the Blushing Bride at the bottom, and that piece that was cut out, put it right on top. This card I think I received from Peggy Whitlow. She embossed and put the top, neat colors. And then this here, talk about beautiful and simple. Just embossed it, stamped the words on the frame, put it in the middle with a few poinsettias. So that again is the Merriest Wishes on page 23 with a hybrid embossing folder. It comes with the dies and the folder all together. Now this one, I had done this card not too long ago. This is Boughs of Holly. I turned that notification off. That was, all right. Lindsay I know is here. She'll just have to walk upstairs. I don't know what the deal is. Sorry guys, but when it's live, it's live. So here we have the Boughs of Holly, and I took the designer paper and created that card with the strips, but the holly bundle is going away. The natural woven ribbon is $5.60. The texture elements will carry over, online only. They won't be in a catalog, but you will still be able to purchase them. And then the designer series paper is going away. So here we have the Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. That was a fun stamp set. That is going away. We're on page 26. And here we also combined it with a couple of other dies. And we'll get to those later in the catalog. The little snowman. But here you have the word believe. And this was a stinking cute card. The snowman, sadly, when we get to it, I'll show you, is going away. But the dies here from the Lights Aglow is carrying over. And I'm so glad. Here we have 'Tis a Season to Be Jolly. So we did this at our World Card Making Day event using the Stamparatus. I have a video on a couple of the different ones that we did. But that is also using the Jingle stamp set. And then on page 27, here you have the Decorated with Happiness. And this was a cute card. I think Tanya made this one. Miss Tanya Reed. So with here, the stamp set is being retired, but the dies are marked down to $17. They are going to, so everything on these 2 pages. Not much of this catalog carried over, I can tell you. On page 28, the Christmas Barn. The dies are marked down to $26.40. This is not carrying over. And then on page 29, the Family and Friends stamp set has been marked down to $9.20. The Painted Christmas Designer Series paper, which is gorgeous. This was carried over from the catalog before. Beautiful Christmas paper. The whole 12 by 12 pack, normally $12, is marked down to $4.80. I hope y'all have your wish list out, taking notes. Now the Lights Aglow, one of the bundles carried over and one did not. So those are actually on these 2 pages. I'll show that in a minute. But as far as all of the embellishments, the gold and vanilla ribbon, praise God, carried over. I don't know how many spools I have bought of this. I've loved it. The Festive Pearls carried over. This glimmer paper right here, number 5, that is already sold out. The Festive Foils 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper is marked from $10 to $4. So this will be on sale tomorrow. And sadly, the Lights Aglow 6 by 6 paper is sold out. I was going to grab another pack of that. It was gorgeous, but even I missed out. So on page 32, this here, the Christmas lights, this one did not carry over. So you've got your stamp set, and then you've got your dies that have been marked down to $25.20. Thankfully, page 33, the Brightest Glow bundle did carry over. Now keep in mind, the bundle price is at 10% off. This was a wonderful word set along with the beautiful dies. And this die right here, that was where this came from. So that did carry over, but just not at the bundle price. Now the little Scotty, he was adorable. I think Joyce made this card, either Joyce or Michelle. I can't remember, but he is so cute. The Scotty on page 34 did not carry over. The stamp set is still regular price, but the punch has been marked down to $13.30. Hey, Miss Bren, popping in here. I appreciate that. Okay, so on this page here, let me just get mine straight in here again. This page on 35, the seal of approval did not make the cut, but actually it went from $24 to $9.60. On page 36, window wishes did not carry over. The window dies are marked down to $27.20. And on page 37, North Pole Mischief did not carry over. That is at regular price. And then up at the top here, we have these snowy white 12 by 12 sheets. You get 2 sheets, regularly $5. They are now $2. And it's a flocked sheet. So it's great for using it for snow, or if you wanted to punch out, snowmen or anything like that with the dies. Page 38, Yeti to Party. This is a card which is really cute, but he did not make the cut. This was from Cindy Bauman. This Yeti to Party has been marked down to $7.20. And right here, the Snow Crystal, that did carry over. And this was a real pretty card. They embossed with white and just lightly sponged. Very, very pretty. Now on page 39, the Whimsical Woodland embossing folder, which was really cute, that did not carry over. It is marked down to $4. And the You Light Up the Season stamp set did not carry over. This was the set that matched the dies that we were able to get before. Now the Snowflake specialty vellum is marked down to $8 on page 40. Thankfully, the Hope and Peace stamp set did carry over. Stampin' Up! Really had some beautiful Christmas sayings this year, so I'm glad they did make the cut. Now on page 41, Peace to You did not carry over. This was probably my first must-have out of this catalog. I just loved it. And then the metallic shimmer specialty paper did not carry over. It's still $5. So here I combined, we're coming up to it, the Snowman bundle, and I loved it because it had this frame, which was gorgeous. You could frame anything with these snowflakes. I didn't even care about Snowman. I just wanted this die. And so here, it's actually a shaker card. I have a video on this, but it was a shaker card where you have your sequins inside, and then, of course, the Peace to You. Storybook Gnomes. They got wiped out for the most part. You know they can't just leave the gnomes. They're so popular now. But the gnome bundle did not make it, but the gnome dies did. So what I'm telling you is that this gnome here, the kindest gnomes, that stamp set is retiring, but they are carrying over the dies because in the new catalog, you have some new gnomes that match these dies. The Balmy Blue ribbon carried over. The adhesive back gems are marked down to $3. The Snowfall accent paint, it's a puff paint, is marked down to $1.80. And then the Storybook 12 by 12 is going out. So these were some things. I have a video on this. It's actually an easel card, which is really cute if I say so myself, because he could just sit at your desk. But this is going out, and you can see here, these are the dies. So even without the stamp set, it really did make a cute gnome. Really, and again, they're so popular. You see them all over the place now. Here was another one, which was adorable. This was the one that I was telling you in the beginning with the candy canes where I made that slide. So the video is actually on this one, making the slide that comes off, and then you've got your gatefold. So that is a video, and then just a few more quick ones. I always love when Stampin' Up! Has the dies that fit the designer paper. And that's exactly what they do. These dies cut out right from the designer paper. And that's another cute one. So we'll still have gnomes, just not that one. Now on page 44, this is what I was telling you about. This is a Snowman Magic Bundle. So the stamp set's going away. The dies are going away. But starting tomorrow, the dies are going to be marked down to $19.60. So to me, that is worth it. Even if you don't want the set, which it is cute, get the dies. I love this frame. So here you have, it's the most, and this word here is in the stamp set, so just go ahead and get them both. It's the most magical time of the year. And this was actually cut out the front. So you have that. And then here I made a shaker card, just like I did with the church, but I did the snowman. So I just created a little scene in the meadow, and I put the strip adhesive that's thick around, and you can see all these little balls roll around here. But I loved that snowflake frame from the moment I saw it. So on page 45, all bundled up, stamp set is going away. And these awesome, wonderful snowflakes are from $6 down to $2.40. So there you get 24 of them. I don't know if you could see that. Let me see if I hold it up. Again, great accent on the card. I don't know if you could see it. It's really hard. You know, you miss a lot of things in the catalog because they're in the middle of the page or they're just hard to see. But those are going to be $2.40 starting tomorrow, and you get 24 of them. Now on page 46, I'm so thankful this carried over. This is called Perched in a Tree. I'm okay without the stamp set, with or without it. But again, I loved the dies. I don't have a sample yet, but I did get it since I knew they were carrying over. But if you can see here, it's an oval, and it looks like it has river birch trees. Let me see. Oh, let me move it up. I'm looking at my camera, seeing if you can see it right there. But this is on page 46. Sadly, they don't do a great job at showing the dies, but you could put any scenery behind those trees. You can sponge, you know, a spring day. You can sponge blues and darker blues for winter. Great, great dies. I'm so glad that carried over. So no reduction. You won't get it if you like these two together, because it is a nice set. You will not get it at the bundle price in the future of 10% off. You could only do that now. Page 47, the countless trees have been marked down from $21 to $8.40. And Rustic Harvest. Boy, did I have some fun with this stamp set. So with Rustic Harvest on page 49, the bundle is going away. Not reduced, but going away. The leaf label and amber gems is going away. The embossing kit is carrying over. The basic cardstock 12 by 12 is going away, and so is the designer series paper. So here are some cards created with that. I really like the pumpkin, and I like the leaves. Here was, looks like one of those cards I showed you, but it actually just taped it to the top. But even with the paper, we took I did a video on this, that we took the light pumpkin pie and colored the designer paper because it was white, and it just warmed it up so much. I think I have a video on this. So there you go, little side fold card. That's with the designer paper, which is so pretty. And on the designer paper, on the opposite side, it was all black and white. So here, these were just black and white leaves, and I took my blends and colored it in. So same fold as the other card, just has the leaves. And then this, I don't know if I still have the name in here. I received this from a swap, and I just loved it. I love the banner, wishing you the loveliest day, the flowers, just a great bundle that did not carry over. So that's what this is here. On page 51, you have the gathered wheat bundle. And so here's a sample with that. And this stamp set has been marked down to $17.60, and the dies are marked down to $12.40. So Autumn Wishes on page 52, that is going away. The bouquet dies have been marked down to $28. I was very sad to see Soft Seedlings did not carry over. Love this set. First of all, it's a distinctive stamping, which is truly my favorite. And it was just so beautiful. I love the font. I love the sayings. So needless to say, I'll be keeping mine. But what did carry over was the leaf folder. That did carry over. The painted pheasant did not. So on this page 53, the only thing that carried over was a folder. And I'm so glad, because you couldn't tell the folder really in the catalog. I don't know how they can make that better in the future. But it was kind of like angled leaves falling across your card. So this here, I think I have a video on this. I inked up the stamp. I took a marker to just color the green in on the stems, and just a sponge dauber, and put the color in there. So that's a sample. This one, I believe I also did a video. This is called faux silk. So what you do is you actually stamp the leaf on the white paper, take tissue paper, crumple it up, take like a glue stick, just put it on here and put your tissue on it and wrap it around. So I do have a video on that. It's on faux silk. And then this one here, this was emboss resist. I do have a video on this also. So here I just embossed. First of all, I used vanilla cardstock. So when I embossed this leaf, the vanilla color was sealed underneath. Then I just stamped, I think it was soft suede or crumb cake, these little seedlings, little speckles, and then lightly sponged with the blending brushes, the other colors on here. But again, I have a video, Creating with Colleen Madness, on YouTube. Now this is Apple Harvest. This is page 54. And with the Apple Harvest, they came out, it was called Perfect Partners. It was a promotion we had a couple months ago. They said on the clearance rack tomorrow, since I'll do a clearance rack refresh, some of the dies that were featured were going to be on this clearance rack. Some up to 60% off. This did not have dies in the catalog, but during that promotion it did. So it's very possible you'll be able to get the dies at a steal for this Apple Harvest. Very cute set. But that is carrying over. So it'd be kind of cool to have the dies because that will carry over. On page 55, you have these little sweet treat bags, the stars. They are marked down to $4. Then the Best Witches stamp set is going away. And the black and white paper is marked down to $8.40. So this was a cute little card. Isn't that awesome? Love it, love it. And that uses the Best Witches. Now on page, my book is getting thinner. We must be getting near the end. The page 56, Scary Cute Bundle. The dies are marked down to $14.40. And over here, you have this, which was adorable. Came with a punch, but I just checked today and the punch is already sold out. So you can still get the Bewitching stamp set, but you will not be able to get the punch. Gingham Cottage. Gingham Cottage actually carried over. This was this beautiful wreath set. Not as a bundle price, but it carried over along with the silver threaded twine. And also with the pearlized enamel effects. I shared that before. So those things did carry over. The Gingham Cottage designer paper did not carry over. It originally sold for $30 because it's 48 sheets of 12 by 12. That has been marked down to $18. And I think the colors were great. Get a lot of different holidays out of it. But that is an awesome deal. $18 for 48 sheets of designer series paper. On page 60, Brightest Beauty did not make it. And the Golden Beauty dies are marked down to $10. Page 61, the Gold Shimmer Ribbon, that is not carrying over. That's marked down $3.20. Then you have the Designer Treat. The stamp set's regular price. The dies have been marked down to $27.30. So the Ringed with Nature, this did carry over, just not at a bundle price. And then on page 63, the Vintage Christmas. That did not carry over. Splendid Day. Splendid Day is a deal now. Page 65. None of this carried over. The stamp set's regular price, but the dies went from $34 to $13.60. The open leaf trinkets were $8. They're now $3.20. The Specialty Designer Series paper, and when it's specialty, that means it either has glitter or foil. This really was a pretty designer paper. Regularly $15, now $6. And the soft seafoam ribbon, you know, we're talking 10 yards of ribbon. That is now marked down to $3.20. The page 66, Forever Friendship, gone, no longer. And the page 67, this did carry over. Stamp set did, but not the dies. So the dies are $23.40. Page 68, again, so thankful because I love this word set. Very Best Occasions carried over. The stamp set, the punch carried over also. That's a trio punch, so it means you get 3 different punches in one. Both of those carried over. Sunkissed on page 69 did not carry over. So if you like this one, gotta buy it now. Goodness, I think that is it. We finally made it to the end. So remember, this sale starts tomorrow, December 1st, along with the clearance rack refresh. You can order all items on my creatingwithcolleen.com page. And also, if your order is under $150, please use the December host code. But I'm also putting this together in an email, not an email, a newsletter that I'll be sending out. So if you don't currently get my newsletter, please request it at creatingwithcolleen.com, and then you will stay abreast of all the videos and all the specials that Stampin' Up! Has going on. So who's going to make some framed art? Bren is on here, and I'm telling you right now, Bren will have her first one done by 2 o'clock. She's such an avid stamper and is just great at it. So I appreciate y'all joining me. Edith, Christy, Sherry, Barb, everybody who popped on, even when I wasn't looking. Thank you so much. And again, make a gift for Christmas. This is the framed art right here. So do something creative today. And I will come to you next Wednesday live at noon, sharing some more creativity. But until then, I hope you all take care. And again, do something creative. Do something fun today. It's a rainy day in Virginia. Make the most of it. So thanks for joining me, and may God bless you all. Take care now. Bye-bye.